Right now, welcome back to CW Iowa Live. Lou and Jackie here, and boy, we have a couple friends with us once again.
That's right. We love checking in with the YMCA of Greater Des Moines. Ruth obviously a very familiar face, but telling us more that it's more than just a place to work out and become healthy. It's amazing what you guys do for our community as well, and that really involves youth development.
Right. The Y is a nonprofit organization, and we have a mission to make people healthier in spirit, mind, and body. And the way we do this is through programs that focus in three areas, in healthy living and in social responsibility, but also in youth development, which is what we're talking about today. We think that every youth has the opportunity to grow, to be all they can be if they have a little help from the community.
And that's a wonderful thought. So how is the YMCA getting involved in making sure that happens?
Well, we do it in a number of ways. People are probably familiar with our youth sports programs, with swimming lessons. We teach more people to swim than anybody else in the world. And so those are kind of obvious ways. But also, beyond sports and physical fitness, the Y does a lot to help in those other areas of building kids up spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, too. And
you brought the youth development coordinator with you this morning. How appropriate. Very good. Joanna Gilmore joining us. How are you?
Good, thank you.
And why don't you explain what your job entails?
Yeah, so basically my job at the Walnut Creek Y is to provide programs for kids and teens that support their development from basically birth through career. And whether it's creative arts programming, STEM programming, recreational fitness, we have just about everything that families and kids would like to try.
There you go.
So let's talk about some of those innovative programs. We're trying to help kids along the way to make sure they are successful. How are we specifically doing that? What specific programs are they getting involved with?
Yeah, so for instance, we have a preschool modern art class, which is kind of a unique take on a creative arts class. Kids can learn about different modern artists and try to create a piece in the style of that artist. Another thing that we have is more in line with our STEM programming.
Right, because you're hearing that more. I wish that was discussed more when I was a youth back way too long ago. But introducing science, technology, engineering, math, arts, making sure they understand what that's all about, because there's a great future ahead of them if they kind of grasp those ideas now.
Yeah, we actually launched this fall a whole slew of STEAM programming, and one of them is our Makerspace Saturdays.
And what's that all about?
Yeah, a couple Saturdays a month we have basically a mobile makerspace set up so that families and kids can come together and they create, tinker, and we also provide building challenges that the group can participate in.
Just to get their mind working, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a creative and technological component to it. So.
And the whole family can get involved too.
Absolutely.
All right.
What's your favorite part about being involved with youth development?
You know, I would say being able to see a child or a family that is really able to experience something that they haven't had access to before. You know, with something like a makerspace. You know, kids might not always have time, especially during the formal school day, to be able to participate in those kind of creative endeavors. And so we're able at the Y to give them a chance to really explore their own passions.
Now we're talking a lot about Walnut Creek, that's where your location is, but does this affect other branches as well?
Absolutely. Every branch has different activities in youth development. And they all try to focus around the same thing, and that is helping those kids gain confidence, helping them interact with each other and with other kids and with adults, and giving families an opportunity to come together, because a lot of child development involves being with the family and providing opportunities for families to do things that are a little bit out of the ordinary.
I was going to say, it sounds like opening their eyes to maybe new things for the kids, but also the adults at the same time.
One of the things that Joanna is doing, which I think is terrific, because I have a nephew with autism, is her sensory-friendly events. Nice. And I think you're having one this Sunday, is that right?
Yeah,
how does that work?
So this Sunday from 1 to 3, the Y is open to the community, and it's open for families and children with special needs. This was developed in partnership with the Society, the Autism Society of Iowa, and we're also partnering with the Easter Seals of Iowa and the Animal Rescue League's TheraPets. So families can come and they can interact with the therapy animals. They can bounce in our bouncy houses. They can play with sensory toys. And it also gives them a chance to kind of be in a supportive environment with other families who, you know, share some of the same struggles that they do.
So that's going on this weekend. What time are we talking about?
Yeah, it's from 1 to 3 p.m.
All right.
Wonderful. And you said it is open up to the public if people want to check it out.
Yes, it's free and open to the public for families and children with special needs.
And it sounds like you're just getting these kids to interact with each other, and you mentioned the families too, so you're helping to make a connection there, aren't you?
Absolutely.
In a safe environment at the same time. So all great things going on. Are there different workshops or different things for different ages, or how does that work, or how can we get more details on that?
Really, you can visit our website, www.dmymca.org, and click on Walnut Creek. It's also on the events calendar.
Okay.
But we kind of have the activities spread throughout the building so that if there is a child who maybe prefers a quieter environment, they can go to the sensory toy room. If there's a child that really wants that gross motor movement, they can go straight to the bouncy houses.
So very accommodating and individualized for the different children that are coming through and the families at the same time. All right, Ruth, so it sounds like a lot of great things are happening at the various branches, especially when it comes to youth development. But what else do we have going on with the Y?
Well, also on the topic of youth, basketball is just around the corner. And so basketball signups are going on right now. If your child wants to learn basketball, anybody from kindergarten through 6th grade, play on teams so they get competition, but in a very supportive atmosphere where they also, the emphasis is really on skill building, teamwork, character building, all those great fundamentals about sports. So basketball's right now, and we still have our membership promotion going on for another about week and a half.
Okay, so explain what that's all about.
Sure. Come into the Y and join this week. I think by the 24th we've extended it to, and we'll give you a backpack full of coupons and discounts for programs at the Y. If you're a Y member and you refer somebody to the Y, we'll give you a Shields gift card.
How about that?
Yeah, so now's a great time to join.
And remind everybody again for the benefits of being a member of the Y, because you have a bunch of different locations around central Iowa.
That's right.
That you can utilize the memberships everywhere, right?
That's right. We have 8 facilities in the metro area, and when you join one, you join them all. So we have families who one person works downtown and maybe they live in Ankeny or Waukee and the rest of the family uses the Y down there. The person who works downtown comes in. So we're very flexible in that regard. Open from 4:35 in the morning till 10 at night most days. So lots of opportunities to use the Y.
And as you said, not only making yourself a healthier person, but giving back to great community interaction at the same time.
Right. We like to say, you know, you're doing something good for yourself and you're doing something great for our community when you join the Y.
That is awesome.
Fantastic.
And Joanna, what are you looking forward to most coming up this weekend?
Oh gosh. Well, I would say our sensory-friendly event.
That one, yeah you kind of lit up when you first started talking about that. But that means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a neat thing that we were able to do with the support of the Y and the community together.
And Joanna, if people wanted to reach out to you to learn more about the wonderful activities that you're fronting with the Y, do they get in touch with you, or would you say the website's the best place to go?
I'd say the website's the best. So that has all the contact information as well.
Okay.
So.
Wonderful.
Well, have fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for seeing us today. And Ruth, thanks for always talking about the great work of the Y. Of course, we're talking about the YMCA of Greater Des Moines, dmymca.org, if you would like more details on the great things we love to talk about here on CWIO Live on KCWI Channel 23.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
We will be right back. This is CWIO Live in West Des Moines.